Hey, it's Alex the Collector, and in this final part of catching up with all the Funko news, we have the WonderCon Funko reveals, which I think it's a decent con, but I'm I'm satisfied, but I'm also a little bummed because there's a couple pieces that I would like that I'll probably have to definitely wait on because of how they're shared. But we will get into that. Let's get right into this here. WonderCon, share this, go to slideshow. Alright, first exclusive, which, by the way, they just started randomly putting out images, like announcing on their Instagram and Twitter. So it was kind of a nice surprise to get WonderCon reveals because I personally was thinking, um, we hadn't seen a leak list that's supposed to happen at the end of March. Kind of surprising that we haven't seen a list, but it was also a nice surprise to see all this and kind of not know what was coming. But anyway, the first exclusive they did was the Toy Story Tin Toy, who is limited to 5,000 pieces. Pretty cool looking. Um, cool for the Toy Story collectors, especially with this. And I think there's an anniversary set and NFTs coming out this year, so that's pretty nice. And then for Marvel, this is the only Marvel exclusive. We have Captain America from Civil War. When he's at the very end, he's like, "I can do this all day." Do I think it's a good pop? Yes. I'm I do like it, but I'm also on the fence of getting it as well because the quote is obviously really nice, but I'd rather get the other Captain America from the Amazon Civil War line, and I don't know if I need this one. So we'll see about this one. I might wait on it and not pick it up right away. Then we have the Bitty Pop arcade cabinets. I think these are like debuting at WonderCon, but they'll still be on the Funko Shop the day of the drop. So we have the Wreck-It Ralph one, which is the Fix-It Felix game. We've got the Tron one, Five Nights at Freddy's, as well as Sonic the Hedgehog. I think my favorite's probably the Sonic one, but they're going all in on Bitty Pop products, and I think this is definitely an interesting one because you can take the character out, put them in the little screen, and then right around where the coin slots are, because the cabinet has like a door where you put the figure in, you can also store the box underneath, so you don't have to have like so if you wanted to have all of these in their arcade machines and you don't have to have the little boxes in like a bag or a tote or anything. You can store everything right in it. And then for One Piece, we've got Nami on her little white horse ride. And then we've got Bartholomew Kuma, Kuma, who is part of the Marineford set. And so that kind of makes us getting two Marineford pops in 1 month. So I don't know if he'll count as April or just keep going right along and we'll get Emporio in April and then we'll get Boa in May and so on. But I think these both turned out pretty good. I think both of these were rumored in some capacity, but we didn't know they were coming for WonderCon. Then we have the Naruto Shippuden pops, which we have Madara kind of summoning his Susanoo, and I think that looks really cool. Apparently, it's like we saw in-person looks, and apparently it's like a 9-inch pop, which is really cool. So probably like the Hokage wall size. And then we have a Sasuke from the Paw Encyclopedia episode or something like that. Um, I think it was like a flashback slash filler episode from Shippuden because obviously he's in his Naruto OG outfit. And part of me likes it, and part of me is really fighting to not pick it up because we're getting OG Naruto pops later, and especially probably a lot cooler one than this. So, and it's also rumored that they're gonna do all three. So, I don't know if I would get it if they do all three, especially from a. I'd rather get something I really like than something that looks Yeah, I'm probably gonna just pass on that Sasuke, but the Madara, that's gonna look so cool with the other Susanos. Then for Pokemon, we got Suicune, 10-inch pop, just like the other ones that we've been getting. And I am theorizing that for this one we're getting Suicune, because they kind of went with a theme with the other ones. I think for STCC and NYCC, we'll probably get Entei and the other one that I can't remember, but he's like a electric type yellow one. I can't remember what his name is though. And then for Dungeons and Dragons, we got Igloo, also known as Tasha, which is a lot better to call her Tasha so you don't sound like an idiot, because I don't know what Igloo. That's how I pronounced it. It just seems so random, but I think this one looks really nice. I like collecting the Dungeons and Dragons game pops. And then for She-Ra, we have a facet, kind of like almost like a glass sculpture type of She-Ra, which is pretty cool. Kind of surprised they even did this because their facet pops, I don't think they sold very well. That's not really a thing too many people were a fan of. And then we've got the new Voltron pop using what I believe is the common mold, turning it into like a black and white shaded version. I think this is really cool. I really like this one. And then for Fairly Odd Parents, this was a nice surprise because Anti-Cosmo was rumored with the common wave, but instead we got the Anti-Cosmo and Wanda 2-pack, which I think turned out really good. This is definitely a need for Fairly Odd Parents set. And then we got a new Invader Zim with his spider legs, which I think looks pretty cool. Then we have House of the Dragon Daemon and like his, I'm guessing battle armor. It also looks metallic, so looks pretty good, I guess. And then we have the shared list. So both One Piece pops are with Funko, both Naruto pops are with Funko, the Tin Man from Toy Story is with Funko, as well as Damon from House of the Dragon. Target is getting the Captain America. Amazon is getting Suicune, whom they put up the day of the reviews, I think, or the day after maybe for like $22. And then it obviously like sold out right away, but it'll come back. Um, Toy Temple is getting the Anti-Cosmo and Wanda 2-pack, and Hot Topic is getting the Invader Zim, which these will all be on Funko.com as well, but if you kind of want to go out and hunt for stuff, I mean, you can only really go to Target or Hot Topic, but if you prefer getting it from the shared retailers, Amazon, Toy Temple, Target, and Hot Topic. And then they're doing 3 show-only pops this year. We have She-Ra is going to be 3,000 pieces. The Voltron is also going to be 3,000 pieces. And the Tasha from Dungeons and Dragons is going to be 2,000 pieces. So, am I happy that they're show only? Yes and no, because I really do like the Tasha and the Voltron. I was really looking forward to those, and then I saw they were show only, and I was like, probably gonna have to, wait on those prices to go down for sure if I do want them. But as bummed as I am, I also think it's a good thing that they're gonna be doing kind of special things for those that can attend the con, and with that giving them limited piece counts, because one of Funko's problems in as of recent has been overproduction of a lot of items. And I think what people want to see are more limited items to kind of make their collections stand out. So I am hoping to get those once hopefully the prices die down a little bit. Um, at least maybe around, I don't know. I'd have to see where the prices land when they release probably. But and then the other thing with these exclusives, I'll stop sharing this. Stop screen. With these new WonderCon pops, they're doing what they're doing with the Marineford arc from One Piece. So all of the 4-inch pops are gonna be coming in the hard stacks, which I will show you what these are. They're these. So they're the hard acrylic plastic cases that Funko has, and they're going to be upcharging them just like the Marineford pops, $5. So your standard 4-inch pop, just like Marineford, is going to be $20. I think that's. I don't know if they're doing that at the con as well or just on Funko.com. I would imagine they might do it at the con as well, but I'm not 100% sure. It kind of. I don't know. I do like the cases to put my autograph pops in, but at the same time, it's like I don't need them all because I'm not gonna be getting autographs like crazy. So it's like I feel like it should be optional to do, which they have like on Funko.com. They have the optional gift box. So why can't this be optional as well? And I think it's I don't know if they're gonna be doing it this whole time like for the foreseeable future, or if they're just kind of gonna. Obviously, it's a way to sell through stock of um the cases, but I don't. I just wonder how long it's gonna do, or if they're just gonna go until they can't anymore. They might just be the thing for convention pops. Supposedly, it's to um keep from damage in transit, but they've if damage is a problem, then I wouldn't put a protector on a pop and upcharge your consumer. I would get better packing material and make sure orders are packed well enough to where they won't get damaged instead. But I mean, I won't mind having a couple extra, but it'll get pretty redundant, especially with the Marineford and later conventions if they do this, because I don't need all of them. Do I want to get more autographs? Yeah, but say I want 9 exclusives, or say I want like 6 4-inch pop exclusives from SDCC, and they all come with those. So not only am I spending $5 more on each one of those pops, so 5 times, what's 5 times 6? I think that's 30. So you're spending $30 more for stuff that I might even use for so long until I even get a new uh, autograph. And then there's people that don't even use them, so it's a waste of money for them too. It's so I don't know. I hope they don't continue it. I hope they kind of. I hope it's not like here to stay. I hope it's only like temporarily. But I don't know. Overall, I am pretty excited for WonderCon. I think there's some good stuff coming out of it. I also think there's some okay stuff coming out of it. It is a smaller convention, so it's not a lot of exclusives that stay SDCC or NYCC. But for what we're getting, I am satisfied. There's definitely gonna be some stuff I'm picking up on day one. A couple items I'll wait on. So yeah, let me know what your favorite exclusive is if you're gonna pick anything up, and I'll see you in the next one.